Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Neek and this is Angelic Light. I am back, y'all, with another reading. I was gone all week, so I wasn't able to do any reading or any readings while I was away, but I am back. So as of yesterday, so I'm back to it. My voice is a little stuffy because I decided to get a sinus cold while I was away. So don't mind my voice if it sounds a bit stuffed up or whatever. I'm taking oil of oregano and that usually knocks it right out. So we gonna see how long it's gonna take for that to kick in. But yeah, I did go ahead and do a pre-shuffle for y'all before I came on camera. I'm trying to get this freaking insert together. Hold on, y'all. It's not sticking. Okay, y'all. So I did a little pre-shuffle for y'all, and we're gonna get into that. I also got a couple of downloads from Source regarding this reading today. And I did cleanse the energy and everything, so we're gonna get into that. I just want you to remind you, as always, to take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit. If you do find anything to fit in this reading or anything to be useful, don't hesitate to like the video, comment, share, subscribe, or hype if you feel guided to. And keep in mind that time doesn't exist at the level of energy. So if nothing resonates today, you can check back later because it may resonate in the future. Okay. Energy is also not related to your gender. So when I speak of feminine and masculine energy, it's literally just speaking about the energy that I'm picking up on, not necessarily the gender of the person or yourself. Okay. Because we all have a balance of masculine and feminine energy within us. Okay. So now that that's out the way, what I got from this pre-shuffle here is that somebody, I'm really feeling that it's somebody that you know though, or you've known before, but I am getting kind of like a feeling of like it being some time away, like some time away. Maybe y'all have taken time apart, but it's been some time since y'all have spoken or seen each other. I'm kind of getting the feeling of like this being somebody that's not even on your mind. Maybe they're in your subconscious, but somebody that I just heard forgot about. So it may be somebody that you forgot about because a certain amount of time has passed by since you've spoken to or seen this person. But this is somebody that has an attraction to you. It may be somebody that you was emotionally involved with at some point, but it is somebody from the past. For some of you, I'm getting so far from this, but whoever this person is, they are watching you, y'all. They are watching you online. I got that when I was doing a pre-shuffle. That card showed up in a split. Like somebody is watching you, keeping an eye on you somehow, some shape or form. It could be online. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna be talking a little slower and probably a little lower today because when I try to speak louder and stuff, it just kind of clogs my sinus up a little bit more. But yeah, this is somebody that is watching you in some way. So if you have social media, they could be watching you online. If they are familiar with you, like if y'all live in the same city or town, they may be familiar with certain places that you frequent or your route. I heard that maybe your route to from work, you could possibly work together or could have worked together or something like that. They're watching you some way though. They're able to kind of keep tabs on you in some way. But they're planning something. Whoever this person is, they're planning. And I'm getting that they're getting exhausted. They're kind of they're up all night. I wrote here up day and night. They're just up day and night planning something, like they're writing something. It could be a letter, it could be a song, it could be an invitation. But you see how with this card, because it's with the Nine of Wands, she's just sitting here, kind of locked herself in this room, and she's marking off the calendar. All of these days are xed out, and she has a specific date circled. Like, this is the date that I'm going to do it. This is the day that I'm going to have the opportunity. It's like this person is planning for a specific day to give you something or to reach out or something like that. But you see how this paper is balled here is a bunch of paper. The woman is holding this pencil or this pen here, and it's like as if she was writing, and then it's like, no, I don't like that. Let me scrap it. This person is kind of, and it doesn't even have to be physical writing. It could be just a message. Maybe they're typing out a message and then they're scrapping it because they don't like how it looks, but they're trying to perfect something. Whatever this is, they're trying to perfect it. They feel like they have to perfect it before they give it to you or present it to you in some way, but they're feeling tired. They may be up all night with energy drinks, or they may just have insomnia. This person is just really in their head, though, trying to perfect something to bring to you. And in the meanwhile, because they want to commit to you, though, too, with this Hierophant, I got commitment. And then justice also showed up in a split when I was doing a pre-shuffle. So this person does want to commit to you in some way. Maybe the letter or the message or whatever they're planning to give you could be something in regards to a commitment, offering you some form of commitment. But meanwhile, like I said, for most of you, you just forgot about this person. You're not thinking about them. And it's not in a negative way or a positive way. You just forgot. They just not on your mind. And you're just over here creating, with the Queen of Cups, you could be a water sign. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or this person could be that, or you could just have, water in your chart somewhere. I'm also being guided to say, if you have water in your chart, go to your chart. If you're familiar with how to do that, go to your chart and check out where your water placements are on your chart and look into that house. Whatever houses your water placements are in, look into those houses. For some reason, that's important for somebody. But yeah, you're just over here, just you're just in your own little world. You're just creating. You're at peace, with the Temperance here, making your tea. You're balanced. You're in a state of peace, equilibrium right now. You're also focused on your goals. You're focused on your work, your creations, with the too busy winning here, and then the hustling, making it rain. Focus on the bag. Money is the mission. You're just focused on your pinnacle right now, and this person is focused on you. And you're focused on your pinnacle from a place of groundedness. You're not rushing. You're not anxious. You're not operating from a state of lack. You're not feeling like I have to hurry up. I got to get it. You're just at peace. Whoever this is for, you're just flowing. Okay. You're just in a flow state right now. But this person is not necessarily in a flow state, because if they were, they wouldn't be so frantic. I'm just getting this person is I gotta hurry up. I gotta get it. I gotta make it perfect. Like, they're trying to perfect this. But then we have, also in the split of the deck, I saw offer too. That was at the first split was silence, moving in silence. So this person is planning whatever they're planning in silence. Also, I'm getting 2 from that card was that you're actually moving in silence as well with your plans and, your goals. You're not oversharing with people. You're particular about who you share certain information with, You don't give it all. I also got the other card in the split was offer. It was a genuine offer. So this person wants to give you an offer, and I'm feeling that it could be genuine. We're going to dig deeper, but I don't feel, I'm not right now. I'm not picking up on anything like malicious from this person. But then thief came out, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional, forcer, pushy energy, cross your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. And then wolf in sheep's clothing. So somebody is an imposter. But I'm getting that it's in the life of whoever this person is. They have an imposter. I also saw at the split of the deck too, marrying for money. So it could be, this person could be in another situation, whether they married somebody for money or somebody married them for money. They could be in that sort of situation, but we're gonna look into that. But it's something going on. Somebody's stealing somebody's a lot. Okay, somebody's dealing with a lot. It ain't you though. Like I said, you're over here in peace. So this is not your energy. This energy is not, this energy is not within your field. Okay. It's coming from this person's field though. Now, whether it's coming from this person or somebody in their field, we're going to look into that. But what I wrote down here, is also death, Ace of Cups, Magician is, some of the cards that showed too when I was doing the pre-shuffle. King of Wands, Strength. So somebody could be going through a transformation, and then the Ace of Cups could talk about emotions for somebody kind of overflowing, coming to the surface, or renewing, or new emotions evolving for a person or a certain relationship. This person could be a fire sign, so they could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could have those signs or in their chart. But something is taking them a lot of strength. I feel like this coming towards you is taking a lot of strength for them, but they're planning a love offer. Like I said, writing a letter, song, or invitation or something of that sort. They're trying to perfect it. I wrote up day and night, trying to perfect this gift, whatever it is. Commitment, water sign, at peace and unaware. You're not aware of what's going on. That's so funny. You just vibing out. I love that. You should be. You're your own focus right now, and you're also the focus of this mother sucker. But they're planning in silence, genuine offer, watching online. I also got my personal downloads that I got was rose. So that could be a name or a flower. This is before I put the cards. I got rose. So that could be somebody's name, or it could be in relation to roses, like somebody getting you roses or a single rose or something like that. And then that, again, like I said, that was before I put these cards for the pre-shuffle. And then this was the first card to come out after I got the download. And he has a bouquet of roses in the seat beside him. So that could be part of a gift too for somebody, or that can be relative to somebody's situation. I also got puddle. I saw a puddle. It could have been rain. It's like it was on asphalt though. I saw asphalt. I saw a puddle, like a rain puddle or like melted snow. I got that as well. I also got shaky. That could be in relation to somebody's voice, or somebody's nerves. So you could be your nerves could be a little shaky, or somebody's nerves could be shaky, or their voice nervous, or it could be a ailment of some sort or some sort of physical condition. I am not a medical professional, so if you have any symptoms of anything that you're concerned about, I always encourage you to consult with your physician regarding any concerns that you have medically. But yeah, those are the downloads that I got. So if any of that resonates with you or connects with you in any way, stick around because this message may be for you. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and, I also wanted to show you, at the bottom of this deck, which was the 5 cards I put from the top, it was justice. So again, I told you Hierophant is a contract. This person wants to, I heard, renew contracts. So this is, for some of you, this is somebody that you have a soul contract with, and something like the terms may have changed regarding it, or they may have uh broken it in some way and they want to renew it. Something, but it's about a contract, because like I said, the Hierophant, then at the bottom, justice can signify another contract. So, and then 11, it could be, look, I said 11, then 1111 on this clock. So you may be seeing 1111, or you may be seeing ones a lot. If you are, again, that is also a sign for you, that this reading will be for you, something for you in this reading. And then for this deck at the bottom was travel. So you could be getting ready to travel, or this person, look, y'all, it's this person. It could be this person, because you see how this notebook here and all the writing, and I told you this person is writing something. It's something about writing. This person could be a writer, a poet, like a writer writing something. They're creative in some way though. But yeah. So that's what I got, and we're gonna dig into that. I'm really aiming, y'all, to get this reading under an hour. So I'm not gonna rush through it, of course, but I'm going to aim. That's my aim. Okay, so before we dig into all of this, I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards that I usually pull at the beginning of the reading, which is your Empath Empowerment card, Self-Care Stress Relief card, your Clarifying Life Situations card, your Angel Number, and your Affirmation card. Let me slow down. All right, I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back with your cards. So your first card out is Ask a Dream for Guidance. Dreams offer wisdom beyond logic. Tonight, ask a question before bed. In the morning, write down a dream and look for the answer. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Next card is Hugging or Handshakes. The objective is to show that you care. No one likes a cold hug. Make sure the first person you hug or shake hands with today feels like you gave it your complete attention instead of feeling like your mind was somewhere else. You never know what someone can be going through. Be mindful and show them that you care simply by giving the person a big warm hug or a nice firm handshake with a bright smile. And then your Clarifying Life Situations card is Sky of Clarity. Soar into the boundless sky of clarity, where insights are as infinite as the azure expanses. Not sure what that last part means, but I pretty much get it. Sky of clarity. But I feel like that's connected with the colors too, connected to asking your dream for guidance. So it's some sort of guidance. Spirit is wanting you to consult your dream state for, or consult your spiritual team for. It doesn't even have to necessarily be a dream, because not everyone gets messages in their dreams. But if you are one that gets messages in your dreams, then you're being asked to pay close attention to them at this time. Your angel number is 1616. Readjustments, overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into place. So, and then when you break this number down, it breaks down to a 5. It breaks down to a 5, which signifies change. So, yeah, for most of you, this is somebody from your past. This is somebody from your past that is coming back around, like an opportunity to renew the connection is coming around for those of you who are interested in that. And then your affirmation card is harmony. I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God. Thus, I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. So that's really where you are. Whoever this reading is for so far, that's really where you are. You are in a place of just peace and harmony. Like I said, with this Temperance card, this Queen of Cups card, you're just in a peaceful state right now, and Spirit is wanting you to just be present. Just continue to be present in your life currently, to continue to focus on your goals, continue to focus on being mindful and self-aware, and also showing those who are in your inner circle, who have proven to you that they are worthy to be in close proximity to you, showing them that you care, that you love them, and that you're present with them. I don't feel like you're the type of person that really has an issue with doing that or struggles with doing that, because of the energy that you're in. You're just, especially this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very kind, very compassionate. Like, the Queen of Cups is like the mother of the she's like the caretaker, pretty much, of the queens in the tarot deck. She's like the caretaker. She's nurturing, she's compassionate, she's understanding, she's caring, she's protective, she's warm, she feels like home. And so I feel like that's the energy that people feel around you. Like, when the people who know you, even people who don't know you, people who are just in your presence, they feel hugged. Ooh, I heard, even if you don't physically hug people, in your presence, they feel like they're being energetically hugged, or, energetically consoled. So that's the energy that you exude, that you give off. So yeah, that's that so far. So we're going to go ahead and dig into what's going on here with this person. So we're going to find out who this person is, what caused this disconnect, why are they returning suddenly, and then we're going to also dig into who this energy is coming from here. This thief, forcer, wolf in sheep's clothing energy, who that's coming from. Also going to, we'll see. That's what we're going to look into so far. And then depending on how much time is left, we'll probably dig into more, because I'm trying to be under an hour, y'all. So let's go ahead and dig into that first. So let's dig into who this person is. So Spirit, yeah, who is this person, Spirit? Who is this Knight of Cups energy? Clarify the Knight of Cups. 4 of Cups. This is somebody who wants to message you. I'm telling you, you're on their mind heavily. You're on their mind. They may be drinking. Or they may be indulging in drinks. But remember, I said too, this may be somebody that's just up all night. Energy drinks with this energy shot here. And coffee cups there. They may just be drinking like a lot of caffeine, I heard, which is in energy drinks too, just caffeine. This person may just be throwing back caffeine to stay awake for some reason. but it's because they're because they're planning something. They're planning something. They may have found old photos of you, or an old photo of you together with this put down here, with this picture frame here, face down. But they want to send you a message, or they're awaiting a message from you. No, I'm not getting that they're awaiting a message. They want to send you one though, and whatever way that is, whether that's a letter or typing it out. But this is somebody. This Knight of Cups is in a very unfulfilled energy right now. They're unfulfilled in their life or their current situation, and they're thinking of you. Tell me more. Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, Spirit. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Three of Cups. This is somebody that was once, again, they had access to you at some point and they want that back. They miss your friendship. They miss your friendship. Tell me more. It's like they want to reach out. They want to reach out. They're watching you. Page of Swords. They are watching you. They may be talking about you too to people. For some of you, they are talking about you. Now whether that's good things or bad things, I'm not getting that it's bad things because of how they're feeling. But for others of you, they're just watching you. Like I said, that's just confirmation on them watching you online or however they have access to watch you or view you. But they miss you. For some of you, it's a friend. Stomach about to growl, so ignore it because I feel it. But for some of you, this is a friend, a platonic friend, somebody that had that, like they miss you, like y'all was disconnected, but they do miss you and they want to reach out to you, but they're struggling with, like, they're trying to perfect that message before they do that. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, I'm not getting like negative energy. Look at that. The Five of Cups. I mean, the Five of Pentacles flipped over with too many other cards, but that was the only one that I saw because it was at the bottom. But yeah, this person is feeling like a lot of lack. They're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling rejected. Tell me more. Seven of Cups. You see how the phone is there with the messages? They may be reading old messages from you or between the two of you. I heard attention. I also got another download, but then attention came in and I lost what that other download was. It may come back. But attention, this person may have been liked having a lot of attention. They may have seeked the attention a lot. They may have done things to get attention. But I'm also getting, like I said, they may be reading back old messages. Oh, that the download came back. Reading old messages between the two of you. And upon them reading certain messages, they're realizing that it's like they're getting a different perspective on the connection that you two shared. Like maybe it could be, what are they getting clarity on? Reading these messages, Spirit. Let's clarify that. What is this? Toxicity. Toxicity and like addictions, like and again, it doesn't have to be like strung out. Like it doesn't have to be extreme addictions, but like it could be addiction to attention. This person may have liked attention. They may have done things, to get attention. And them looking at these messages, I also heard replaying. So they could be replaying memories. It's like they're getting a different perspective on something regarding you two, but the toxicity that they brought, but it's something that they weren't seeing before that they're seeing now. Maybe the distance has caused them to kind of see things a little differently too, because they've been forced to kind of sit in their own mess versus being able to have you around to project it onto you. And so now they got to sit in it and they have no choice but to, examine where they fell short. I heard that. So they're getting clarity on where they fell short in this connection. What caused give me one more card actually on this person. Then I'm going to look into what caused this separation between you two. One more card on this person, Spirit. They getting clarity that they've been toxic. Ooh, that stomach growled. Crazy. One more card, Spirit, on this person. Ace of Swords. Yes, they're getting clarity. What caused this clarity, though? What caused this change? I want to know. Let's look. What caused this mental breakthrough for this person? Like they broke something. They broke free of some type of mental bondage, I heard. Ooh. What caused this? What sparked this? You're oh, Spirit, I love you. God dang. You are clear today. I love it. With the 5-2, the 5 signifies change. What caused this clarity was what I said, the separation. You no longer being in this person, them no longer having access to you to be able to, like, excuse me, to be able to excuse their behavior or to be able to kind of project their behavior onto you. Well, you're not doing this, that's why I feel like this, or you did this, so I did that. Like, they can't use you as a scapegoat no more because you're no longer around. So they've been forced to sit and examine, and they realize I was the one, like they realized that they were the cause of their own, I heard, demise. But that separation between you two is what pushed them into this. And what caused the separation? What caused the separation between this person and the collective, Spirit? Strength here. Somebody could be a Leo. What caused the separation? Clarify for me, Spirit. We got the 3 of Wands, but it fell in my lap reversed. So it's like somebody not leaving something behind. Somebody not planning. Okay, so for some of you, it's because this relationship was not progressing. It was not evolving. It was like, for some of you, it may not have been a solid title placed on it. And you two may have been dealing with each other for an extended period of time and there still was no title. For others of you, there was a title, but you were waiting for the next level of commitment, like a ring, possibly marriage or something like that. And that wasn't happening after an extended period of time. Either way, it's like the next step of the relationship, it's like y'all wasn't getting to the next step. Y'all was stagnant somewhere. Tell me more, Spirit. What was they stagnant? Like what tell me more about what caused the separation with the stagnancy. Like what was stagnant? Ooh. Okay, well, 3 came out. I don't take more than 3 at a time. Look, this all came. This person evolving into the Emperor, being a leader, was not. They weren't with the Tower, and then the Ace of Cups. It's like y'all wasn't progressing to a higher level of commitment, and it's because this person wasn't evolving. They weren't growing, so the relationship wasn't growing. You may have been growing ahead of this person, evolving ahead of this person, and that's not what made you leave them behind, because they weren't evolving fast enough. I'm getting that this person just became stagnant and they weren't evolving anymore. That caused the Tower and the connection. That caused the split. You see how the bride and the groom are falling on opposite sides of the cake. It's like that caused the split. The Tower came up and separated y'all because this person wasn't. They just stayed. They got to a certain level in the connection. It was like, okay, I'm comfortable here. And they sat there. You wasn't comfortable. You wanted to continue to evolve. You wanted the relationship to continue to evolve. But this person was comfortable with where y'all were. So it was like unevenly yoked there. And then so the Tower, unexpected. It caused the Tower a separation. Ooh, stomach is growling. It's okay. I'm about to feed you. Give me a second. Yeah, in this connection, it's like it wasn't evolving. for many of you, it was marriage. Y'all was waiting for the question. I heard 10 years. For some of y'all were together for 10 years. And y'all didn't get that higher level of commitment that y'all were expecting. And so that wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to work. Okay, so that's what caused the separation here. What was the other question I wanted to know? Okay, so my next question was why this person is returning now. What changed? And we got that answer already. They've been getting a lot of clarity from the memories too. The memories, their messages that they're reading back between the two of you, as well as photos that they may be coming across in the separation, is what sparked this enlightenment for them to go within. And now they're seeing things from a different viewpoint. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to look into was whose energy this was, of this thief, wolf in sheep's clothing, and forcer. So whose energy is this, spirit? This thief energy. Is somebody that they could be a Scorpio with the death. Clarify who this. Oh wow. You know what, y'all? It's not somebody in their energy, it's them. It's them. This person was in that energy. Yeah. This person was in that energy. This person was a thief. They whether they stole from you like materially, for some of you could have been that, but I'm getting heavily that emotionally. They stole from you emotionally. So for those of you who resonate with being with this person for an extended period of time and a commitment, and in not going to the next level of commitment, such as marriage, but you two were together for for those of you who resonated with the 10 years, it could have even just been 5 years or 3 or even 2. But you know, because everybody's capacity is different when it comes to how long you're willing to be, you know, in connection and things without forward movement. So take it however that applies. But for those of you, that's where the who were to with this person for an extended period of time and expected this commitment, and I'm really getting this I'm picking up on that they led you on. They led you to believe that this is what's going to happen. It wasn't like you just came up with it in your mind. They may have outright even said it. We're going to get married one day, or we're going to, you know, that's the goal. I don't want nobody else, but I just got to do this, this, and this. And then they wasn't doing none of that. You know, it was kind of like breadcrumbing you. It's like this person to keep you in that place, you know, to keep you there long enough for what either them to finally get to the point of like, okay, I'm ready to evolve now. I'm ready to change now and grow and whatever now. But they weren't ready at that time. And instead of being forthcoming about it, like, hey, I know this is what you want. And that is what I want too, eventually. But right now, that's just not where I am. I'm not in a position to, you know, take our relationship to the next level, or I'm not ready to take our relationship to the next level, you know, instead of coming out and saying that and then giving you the opportunity to choose what you want to do with that information. They decided to lead you on like, yeah, we gonna just hold on a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Like they kept you, you know, hanging on for an extended period of time. And that is thievery. They stole from you emotionally. They stole your time as well. So yeah, they did rob you in that sense. For those of you that applies to. And then this person with the forcer, what forcer said? With this forcer card, pushy energy, crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. Yeah. So this person was very ego driven. This was, you know, this person was just living out of their ego, and they was like, I just want to win. I just want to be right. It wasn't about, you know, fixing things, or it was just about being right. It was just about getting what they wanted at that time. And that's what they're reflecting on too with this Ace of Swords. That's the clarity that your absence has provided them with. That's your gift to them. Literally. And with this Eight of Swords here, you know, you literally, your absence has pushed this person into a rebirth. Has pushed this person to go within and to heal. They may be an Aquarius. They may be an Aquarius. They may be a Capricorn. They may be an Aries. Those are the signs I see out here. at this time. But yeah, this person, you pushed them into an ego death, dark night of the soul. That's what they're going through right now. And it's like kind of like, it's kind of like being blind. It's kind of like being blind, physically blind. You can't see nothing. You don't really, it's like when you're living out of your ego, it's like you're not really, you're not, your intuition is blocked. You are blocking your intuition. You are blocking your emotions as well. You're just tapped into that ego, what that ego wants, stroking that. So what can get me, what can boost me and make me feel affirmed? What can make me feel, you know, confident, because I can't find that within myself, or I haven't found that within myself. That was the energy this person was in. So you were like a ego stroker for them for some time until you wasn't, you know, and then once you wasn't, they're like, oh my God, what's going on? Well, I feel different. I feel different. He ain't around no more. What's going on? You know, because it's all of that baggage that they put on you. You gave it right back. When you stepped away, you gave it right back. And now they're burdened by their own baggage. But it's waking them up. Oh shit! It's waking them up. I literally said it's waking them up, y'all. And I'm holding the card like this. I say it's waking them up. Turned it, waking them up. Waking them up. Judgment. And look, they like, I gotta get her back. I gotta get him back. Russian, yeah. They want that commitment. Four of Wands. They want that. They gotta have it. I heard that. I gotta have that. That's what I heard. I gotta have that. I see somebody looking at your pictures online too. I gotta have that. I gotta have that. I gotta have that. This person is ready. They like, I'm coming in. I'm getting together in a two. Two is balance, alignment. It also can signify union. They coming in, y'all. They trying to perfect something, but they coming in. They broke, like they see. Remember I said it's like being blind. It's like being blind, and it's like you just operating out of what feels good, not looking deeper. It's like, this feel good to me, so I'm gonna do it, not really consider how this is going to affect this person in the long run or affect me in the long run. It just feels good in this moment. It just feels good, but you're not really seeing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like how much of an effect what you're doing can have on you and other people negatively, you know? The delays that you can cause, you wasn't seeing. But then it's like finally like getting your sight suddenly, and like you looking around and like everything. It's like, how did I not see this? Like, how did I not? It's like coming out of a dark, like, this is what I'm feeling. Like, I'm feeling amazement. I'm feeling like shock. I'm feeling embarrassment too. Like, what the hell was I thinking? How did I mess it up? How did I? Like, that's what I'm feeling. And then you see the photos in the background too. And look, too, the number 2 right there. The number 2 right there too. The number 8, the infinity sign. This is a contract, y'all. This is a soul contract here with you and this person. They're getting signs too. This person is getting spiritual signs. They're getting spiritual signs with those feathers there. But they want to come in, and they want to make things right. They want to fix what they broke. I heard that. Dang, yeah, that's the energy they was in. That's so interesting, because I really was thinking that it possibly was somebody that was in their energy, but no, it was their energy. It was their energy. This person was just in their comfort zone. They wasn't ready to evolve when you were. And so the disconnect was inevitable. It had to happen so that they can get on their own path, you know, so that they could, I heard, course correct. Course correct. Okay, I want to know how you can recognize them, but I also want to know what you need to know about this contract with this person. So, I mean, I feel like you already know. Like, if this is for you, you know who it is. So it's no point of how you can recognize them. This ain't nobody new. So I'm just going to look into what you need to know about this contract with this person. So Spirit, and then I'll pull some messages from them. So what does the collective need to know about this contract with this person? What does the collective need to know? Is it 3? Yep, 3. Ooh. 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 We have irreconcilable differences, divorce final. We have grip, anchor, chains, weighed down. And we have drama queen, thirsty, causing chaos. Tell me more, Spirit, about what the collective needs to know about this connection currently. This contract with this person. Unconditional, genuine, certain love. Oof. For some of you, this is somebody, because remember marrying for money, y'all. For some of you, this person did marry for money, or somebody married them for money. Either way, for some of you, this person got into another connection with somebody that wasn't balanced either. And they're in a situation where it's irreconcilable differences. They've gotten divorced or they're getting divorced. It was like weighed down energy. It was like this relationship was keeping them stuck in a cycle, a repeated toxic cycle of patterns with a drama queen, somebody that's thirsty and just chaotic, whether that's a male or female. But this love that you share with this person is a genuine, certain love. This contract that you share with this person is a soul contract. It was a detour, though. Tell me more. It was a detour. Tell me more about what the collective needs to know about this contract with this person. This one right here. Financial support, child alimony, government. Ugh, this person going through court stuff, y'all. Yeah, for those of you who relate to this person being in another connection, yeah, they're going through a lot with that connection, with ending it. What else, Spirit? Or with if it's not a connection, like if it's not, whether it's alimony, whether it's marriage, or whether it's children, either way. Journal, writing, diary, keeping notes. This person is writing. I'm telling you, they're writing. They're writing. Ask your dream for guidance about this connection, y'all, tonight. Ask your dream for guidance if you do remember your dreams or you get vivid dreams or anything or messages in your dreams. Ask your dreams for guidance regarding this connection, because I really believe that you're going to get some sort of sign in your dreams. This person may even visit you in a dream and give you something. Oh, I heard give you like a gift. Excuse me. Spiritually. Yeah, but yeah, do that, y'all. And if you don't want to ask a dream for guidance, just ask your spiritual team for it. Look, legal, court, paperwork, court. This person is dealing with a lot of court stuff. Look, anxiety, scared, panic. At the bottom. One more card, Spirit, regarding this contract between this person and the collective. One more card. This one. Lockdown, mental prison, confined. Yeah, this person, they're going through some sort of relief. Look, divine feminine. Divine feminine. To get to you. Look at that. Why did I slip that way? Oh, this is the other card. This is the thank you card. Look, agreement. Contract agreement. Divine feminine. Let's put this here. Divine feminine settlement. Agreement, compromise. That's what could be coming in regarding this connection. That's what you need to know regarding this connection. This person, your person is currently going through some sort of separation, some sort of legal court drama with somebody that they got into some sort of connection with, some sort of tie with. Whether it was an actual connection or whether they were just out there trying to cope and trying to, mask how they was feeling or escape from how they were feeling. And they were just trying to have a little fun, and it turned into them. They could have had a baby with somebody, unexpected. It was unplanned. It was supposed to just be a little fun. And then they had a baby. Or for others of them, they got into a relationship. For others of them, they got into a marriage. Either way, it's a lot of drama, because whoever they got with is full of that. They're a drama queen. Drama queen or king. They like chaos. They like arguments. They like drama. They could be taking them to court. They could be giving them hell. But you know what? This is also their this is their journey. This is part of their contract, their own individual contract, for them to find themselves deep within. And it's working because they're doing it, but that's what they're currently going through right now. But this love that you two share is genuine, it's unconditional, and you have a genuine soul contract with this person. This person is doing what they need to do, taking the steps they need to take to come back to their divine feminine, so that you can come to an agreement. You could compromise that. I'm telling you, for many of you, it's they want to lock you in. They want to lock it in. Like, they want marriage. They want that next level of commitment with you. So it could move fast for some of you. Again, the choice is always, between the both of you, because we all have free will. So you decide what works for you, what's best for you. If you don't want this person back, you ain't got to take them back. But for those of you who do, the opportunity is going to present itself. Even if you don't want this person back, the opportunity for you to voice something, express something that you may not have expressed, honesty, have a honest confirmation. I was about to say confirmation, but I meant conversation. So something could be confirmed in that dream, y'all. Something could be confirmed, but yeah, it could be the next. It could move quick for some of you, because they want to come back in and they want to make things right. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few messages from them and then I'm closing. Let's see. All right, Spirit, give me a love message from this person to the collective. What does this person want the collective to know that they're not currently saying? What does this person want the collective to know that they're not currently saying? Okay. We have insecure here. It says, you treat me better than I have ever been treated. You and I know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I am still struggling with my fears. I feel like I am not good enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. Yep. What I told you, this person is this person is definitely trying to perfect some sort of message for you. They're trying to perfect it. And when you're in that perfectionist energy, it's because you are insecure. You're not very confident within yourself or your abilities, and also that's part of fear as well, of making a mistake. And it goes deeper when you are in that perfectionist energy. It goes deeper than just, it could be some childhood stuff there, some trauma things there. Look, y'all. Oh, I'll stop shuffling the cards for the next day for the messages, and this popped out. I love you unconditionally. Look, unconditional, genuine, certain love. They love you unconditionally. Aww. Oh, look. And at the bottom, I regret lying to you. Oh, man. They regret lying. For those of you, I told you that person was leading you on. Like, yeah, one day we going to get there. One day we going to get married. Just hold on a little longer. They knew. They knew when they were saying that they weren't ready. They knew then that they don't know if they will ever be ready. Like, deep down, that's something that this person wanted. It could have been that they liked the idea of it. But in terms of actually having to put forth the effort and the time and the energy that goes into sustaining, like building a solid foundation of love and connection with a person, like the effort, the work that goes into that, they wasn't ready for all of that. They like the idea of it. They like the fantasy of it. But love ain't no fucking fantasy. Relationship, love, connection, relationship, it's not just it's not just all, happiness and joy and lullabies and all of that. Like, it's not just that, you're not always going to see eye to eye. Things aren't always going to be on the up and up. It's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of work to build that with somebody. And y'all have to communicate and y'all have to respect each other. And all of these things go into it. It's a lot of work and time. And this person they wasn't ready for that. But instead of, again, being forthcoming about it, they lied and they regret it. What else, Spirit? Anything else? This person wants the collective to know that they're not currently saying. I want to be more than friends. This was at the bottom of the deck, y'all, and I started shuffling and it still came out. They want that commitment with you, y'all. And then at the bottom, the timing just wasn't right for us. And then at the bottom, you just don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah. Look, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I've told you this person cannot go to sleep. They have insomnia. Insomnia. For some of them, they have insomnia. For others of them, they are just drinking coffee and caffeine and shit, staying up, trying to perfect something. And then we will be together again at the bottom. And then the last one at the bottom, this is perfectly said. I am becoming a better person. So this person is doing a lot of self work while you're over here minding your beautiful business. Okay, you just over here living life. You creating. You using the gifts that you know Spirit gave you, that God gave you. And you're just at a place of balance and harmony and peace in your life. Continue to do that. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to focus on what you're focusing on. As you do that, this person will continue to do what they need to do, continue to focus on what they need to focus on. And then the opportunity will present itself in due time for y'all to have this conversation or for them to come forth with their truth, and y'all decide what y'all want to do from there. So those are the messages. I know they'll reach whoever they need to reach. And until the next message, namaste.